am a stay-at-home dad, and on our free time we like to get outside and botanize with Luna and Maya. We love looking at plants, and today we came to a local park called Pine Spring Park in Falls Church, and we're gonna look at the plants that are growing here. We visited this park last winter, and I was amazed by the amount of greenery that there was in the middle of winter. So this year we've decided to come back and look at all the plants that are here. It is a very small park next to an elementary school, but I think it's a perfect spot to enjoy nature on a day like today. Some of the plants here are plants that have probably escaped from the nearby houses. One of the plants that attracted me to this park was this plant right here. It's an evergreen that looks so interesting, and it puts out these red berries. And this is Rhodea japonica, and it's super neat because it's evergreen, and you can see it here in between everything. When we are in the park with Luna, I have to be careful because she finds little plants that she wants to eat. That is not edible. Thank you. So I have to remind Luna all the time that all the plants that we see are not always edible. So I have to keep a watchful eye on her. Do you like plants? Yeah. Yeah. This one over here is also a runaway from somebody's garden. This is a hellebore or hellebore. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. And I'm seeing this one here that I didn't see last year. This one's very interesting, and I have no idea what it is, but it's evergreen. We are in the middle of winter here, and this is still green. We have had plenty of frost, and this cool thing is the amount of green things we see here. This other plant right here, not too familiar with it, but check out the structure and the beautiful variegated leaves. Check out this beautiful specimen with berries on it. This is so nice. I see this in people's yards all the time, and I'm sure the birds spread the seeds and get it everywhere. There's also a Japanese barberry here, and this one supposedly is edible, but I've tried it before and it's very bitter, so I do not like eating this one. And right on this side they have some hollies, and check out the beautiful berries on these hollies. I wonder if somebody was strategic about planting all these evergreens here, because they look so beautiful, and there are so many of them that it makes me think that somebody brought them here. Maybe they were planted here and the birds started spreading the seeds, and now there are so many of them. But it is so beautiful. This tree right here is another one that has escaped somebody's garden. This is a Chinese privet. You can tell by this little berries that it makes and the small evergreen leaves. These are really pretty, and you can create hedges with them, but they are highly invasive because of those little berries that it makes. There's also these beautiful ferns here, and they're just dotted throughout the forest floor here. And those are evergreen. Could be native. This is another invasive plant, but it is evergreen and is so pretty. I believe it is called Italian arum. Check it out. It's evergreen and is so pretty. This one has been hit by the frost a little bit. It's a little bit damaged. There's another one right here. So pretty. Here's another example of that one. I have thought about putting this plant in my garden, but it does spread and it is invasive. So I decided to just visit the parks where I can see it, and I don't have to have it in my garden. What really attracted me to this park originally was this beautiful magnolia tree. Check out how pretty this is. There is a couple mature magnolias on those houses over there, and I think these have gotten out and self-seeded over here. Check out these beautiful leaves that it has. Evergreen leaves. So pretty. And right next to that, we have this beautiful tree. Originally, I thought this was a magnolia as well. But after looking at it a little bit more closely, it has to be a mountain laurel of sorts. And it is evergreen. Check out these little buds that it has. I wonder if these are flower buds or just more leaf buds. It'd be interesting to see it in the spring and figure out what it is exactly. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. It is so pretty. Wow. And the nice thing is that it's next to these other trees that are also evergreen. So the forest looks pretty green, even though the deciduous trees have dropped all of their leaves. So since I'm seeing this, I bet you somebody has designed this garden. I'm gonna look into the history of this. Check out this beautiful shrub, also evergreen, and another beautiful magnolia right over here. That is pretty, isn't it? There's a tiny little creek that runs through here. Check out that big fern back there. It is huge. It's like 3 feet across. That is pretty. And we are in the middle of the neighborhood. There is apartment complex here and houses all around us. But this is a little green oasis in the middle of suburbia. Oh, there is a tiny holly tree here. Here, check that out. That's pretty. This is the entrance to the park, and this is what called my attention. Check out the amount of beautiful holly trees, the privet, and another holly right here. Ooh, the birds are enjoying the holly berries. These are not fully ripe yet. They almost look like coffee beans sitting there. Oh yeah, you can see a little robin over there enjoying the berries. Let's see if we can catch him here. Oh yeah, you see him moving there? There he is. Enjoying some berries. And after years of looking in the wild, so close to my house, I have never found this. There is a flying dragon. I totally missed this last time I was here. There's a flying dragon right over here. Holy cow. That is so funny. I have been looking for this tree everywhere. This is a very hardy citrus original to China, and it produces a very small size fruit, like a golf size, and it is full of seeds, very tart and bitter, but it is used in traditional Chinese medicine, and it is so cool. I can't believe I just found it. It's so funny when you look for these plants everywhere and you never get to find them, and one day by chance you just come across a specimen. Let me squeeze it and see if I smell any of the citrus. Oh yeah, it's got a nice, it's like a very small scent of citrus. Not a ton, but it's totally there. And this is so pretty to see. Look at all the buds on this little plant here. I wonder what it is. It's getting ready to bloom. And what do you have here? A tiny little magnolia tree. I love this because in the future, this forest will be full of magnolia trees. And I love magnolia trees. They're just so pretty. This right here, I believe, is another type of magnolia. And yeah, this is another magnolia, but this is the one that is deciduous and drops its leaves when it's super cold. Super neat. And right by the entrance, they have some oak leaf hydrangeas. Check out the remnants of the flowers here. Beautiful hydrangea flowers here. So pretty. It is so pretty to see this beautiful evergreen, tiny little forest thriving in the middle of suburbia. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps get the message out there about plants and kids in the woods. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.